We're back with Hayes and Noodles. And guys, Macklin Celebrini was an absolute rock star at the Winter Olympics. And he's been great all year, but that performance on the world stage sent a message. So we want to ask you, if you were to start a franchise today, who would be the best pick? Would it be Connor McDavid or Macklin Celebrini? And Noodles, we want you to go first.
I'll go with Connor McDavid, the best player on the planet, who's only 29 years old. So I could get another 10 years out of him. And there would be a lot of, hopefully, success in that situation. As much as I love Celebrini, you know, he's still early in his career. And yes, because he's younger, it might be better to start a younger situation for an organization. But I'll take the best player in the world every day in his prime to start an organization.
Yeah, I'm taking Macklin Celebrini because of the age, right? Obviously because of the age. And again, if you asked me this 10 years ago, would I have taken McDavid or Crosby? I would have taken McDavid 10 years ago, right? Yeah. If this is where it's trending, and I do believe that's where it's going, that Macklin Celebrini has put his stake in the ground and said, I'm next. Like, I'm going to be the face of hockey. That's where we're moving, and he is going to be the pace car of that next generation. And I think that's coming. I'm taking the 19-year-old. Also, and if you want to get deeper on this, he's on an entry-level contract. Maybe I can get him on a team-friendly deal. McDavid's coming up for UFA in a couple of years. It might change things in terms of the longevity of his career or wherever he happens to play next on Team Noodles or Team Hayes. Obviously, McDavid is still the man and a superstar, but he's 29. Right? A lot of miles on that body, a lot of miles on that career. I'm taking the 19-year-old Macklin Celebrini because Noodles will get 10 years. I'm getting 20 years out of this kid.
All right, GM Bryan Hayes right here. Now, guys, the next Olympics isn't until 2030. McDavid will be 33 years old then. Celebrini will be 23. Into his sixth season already as far as the NHL goes. Noodles, do you believe that that Canada team will be McDavid's team, or does the kid have a chance to pass him by then?
Well, there's a chance, but I still think it's McDavid's team, just like it's Sidney Crosby's team. You know, you don't get aged out because you are a little bit older. McDavid is 33, will be 33 at that time. So for me, he'll still be arguably the best player in the world. Maybe Celebrini's caught him, but I still look at McDavid being the man. And he's a Mount Rushmore player, just like Sidney Crosby's a Mount Rushmore player. So Sid was given the captaincy because he's won, he's done it before, and he's an all-time great. I believe McDavid is that as well. So it'll still be his team in 4 years, but Celebrini is going to be riding shotgun right with him.
Yeah, I think it will be McDavid as the face of that team, the voice of that team. I think he'll be the captain of that team. But if you're asking me who could be the driving force of that team, I think it can and will be Macklin Celebrini if he continues on this trajectory, right? Because, again, I just used the McDavid-Crosby analogy from 10 years ago.
Right.
If the Olympic Games were on 4 years ago, if best on best were there in 2022, Sid would have been the captain.
Yep.
He would have been the face of the program, still been a great player. That would have been McDavid's team. If we fast forward 4 years ago, McDavid was the best player in the world. That would have been his first opportunity to prove it. I'm the man. Kind of like in 98, different timelines. But Lindros was the captain. He was the guy. It was his era. Gretzky was still on the team, but it was the Lindros era that was officially starting. It didn't last too long, but I think we could be looking at that in 4 years, where McDavid is clearly still a prominent player. Captain, the man, driving force. I think they're going to get a gold in 4 years, too, so I think he will get his gold eventually. But if your best player is Celebrini, then it's officially his team.
Well, hopefully after the Winter Olympics in 2030 in the French Alps, we'll be calling Connor McDavid not only a gold medal winner, but also hopefully he's won a Stanley Cup by then.